most effective form of protest you have right now, that you can start immediately, put a mask back on. Stop letting them observe your face.
I really appreciate that. At least I know you might be a liberal woman.
You don't care about this country, and that is unacceptable if you claim to be the President of the United States. So we are here. We are not going anywhere. We are going to continue to fight back, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, to his stealing, and to his cheating. Thank you.
I was also shocked. You're going to speak lies to that truth? You're going to snitch live in 4K as if that is your plan all along? I'm not shocked at all.
It's the real thing going on.
Even your own people are having a mental health crisis by watching your actions.
I cannot tell you how refreshing it was to wake up this morning and hear from other Democrats and see on my post other Democrats who are just as furious and ready to friggin' jump ship as I am. I am not buying into what they're selling, because after what we saw yesterday, I'm actually glad that they pulled that yesterday, because people like me who have been disillusioned by the Democratic Party for a long time got to see an evilness there, got to see a diabolical side of the Democratic Party who's basically saying, we want you to fail. We don't care if you fail. It's like the scene in The Wizard of Oz when they finally go back to see the great Oz and they pull the curtain back, and it's just a little old man just standing there like that doesn't have a fucking clue. I'm not going to be afraid to voice my opinion anymore. I'm done. I am done. I am done. And you're not going to bully me off my own page by thinking logical thoughts. I'm not going to be gaslit by my own party. Not one day more. Not one day more.
And just guess, what is the first thought that's going to come to the Democratic Party about this white woman? Ladies and gentlemen, they're talking about the kid DJ that wanted to be a cop.
Oh, baby, you can't arrest me. You too cocky. What? Jail? Bitch ass back for real. Sir.
Anyone who would put this kid down and make fun of him is a heartless idiot. I totally agree. You can clearly see the kid isn't there. He might have something, you're not even sure. But to laugh at a person that might be proud of himself? Why? And that's how the kid got the attention from Trump.
His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
We were speeding all the way, running lights, going to the hospital. And then next thing you know, I was seizing on the table. They said, no, we're going to have to go in his brain tonight. Ever since then, I had 13 brain surgeries, and that's how many times my personality has changed.
Adelo, remember to subscribe. If I have to be honest, that is horrible. And secondly, it would not surprise me they laughed at him because he sounded different. He didn't sound very hood gangster. And usually, as a person that has experienced such a thing, yeah, they would laugh at you.
To you, the biggest honor of them all, I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
He has one more thing to say. I won't interrupt you.
If you're a Democrat and you're being mean to President Trump, I'm on your bumper.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a symbolic battle, but it's getting out of hand.
Our next question is from Aaron Gregg with The Washington Post.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for doing this. So my question relates to Elon Musk has said that he made the offer to bring you guys back earlier and that it was denied. My first question is that true? And if so, what would that have looked like? Was he offering to make another flight, push seats on another flight? Could you give us some background there?
I can only say that Mr. Musk, what he says is absolutely factual. We have no information on that, though, whatsoever. What was offered, what was not offered, who it was offered to, how that process went. That's information that we simply don't have. So I believe him. I don't know all those details, and I don't think any of us really can give you the answer that maybe that you would be hoping for.
And it seems whatever happened, it did happen under Biden. And I just believe they don't want Elon Musk to look good as a symbol. They just want to win.
You still rescuing those people that are stuck in the space station?
Yeah, that's coming up in a couple of weeks, I think.
Whoa. They've been up there for how long, Jamie? They were supposed to be there for a couple of days, right?
I think actually probably 4 weeks. Oh, they're supposed to be there. They were supposed to be up there for like 8 days.
Yeah.
And they've been up there for like, I think, 8 months. So a little longer than expected.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What is it going to be like for those people when they get back? They're going to be a wreck for a long time, right?
Yeah, if the longer you stay up there, you get, sort of in zero G, you get increased bone loss. So it ended up being like this political football and sort of hotly contested topic. We offered to bring them back early. This offer was rejected by the Biden administration.
Why?
For political reasons.
That's so crazy.
There's no way that they're going to make anyone who's supporting Trump look good.
Wow. What do you think they would have done if they had won? How would they get those people back?
No, they can only get them back with a SpaceX spacecraft, but they pushed the return date past the inauguration date.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they would have let you do it, but after the...
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
It's all about the symbol, no matter the cost. I think that's evil. Ladies and gentlemen, that's like getting a job that they can't fire you in the next 10 years, but you lied on your resume.
Doctor, what's wrong with me?
Well, first of all, you're not eating right.
Them authorizing you.
Well, there isn't
to do
anyone
it.
else to do it.
NASA can't get them.
The only the SpaceX Dragon spacecraft is the only one that is considered safe enough to bring them back. So NASA concluded that the Boeing spacecraft was not safe. So that's why they're stuck there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And you can't ask Russia to help.
That would be awkward.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be a nice thing if they did. They said, guys, we'll help. You know,
I think that for enough money they would.
You think so?
Yeah. But they would obviously treat it as a propaganda victory and charge crazy money.
It's just disgusting that they would use that as a political tool.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole idea that nobody clapped for a kid with cancer, I know it's symbolic, but can't you just push the symbol and just be like, I don't want to deal with the symbol, but I want to be happy for the kid. Let me show my enemies I can be empathetic with their symbol. And the fact that they didn't do that, a lot of Democrats are like, yo, I can see you with 2 eyes.
I attended President Trump's State of the Union address in Washington, D.C. tonight. Let me tell you what I saw. Better yet, let me tell you what I didn't see. I did not see Democrats stand and applaud a child with terminal brain cancer who was in the room. I did not see Democrats stand and applaud and honor the life and memory of young girls like Laken Riley or 12-year-old Jocelyn, who lost their lives to illegal gang members before their grieving parents who were in the room. I did not see Democrats stand and applaud an American who had been falsely and innocently imprisoned in Russia, who had recently been returned, who was in the room with his 95-year-old mother. I did not see Democrats stand and applaud a balanced budget. I mean, I could go on and on and on. But you know what I did see the Democrats stand and applaud? The only thing they stood and cheered for was Ukraine. And I don't mean peace in Ukraine, because when President Trump mentioned his efforts to end the Russian-Ukrainian war, they didn't cheer for that. They only cheered when President Trump mentioned we have given Ukraine over $350 billion in taxpayer funds. They clapped for the continued funding of war in Ukraine. The Democratic Party, and I don't mean Democrats, I mean the Democratic Party. So in terms of elected representation and certainly how left-leaning media portrays the Democrats, they're no longer American. They don't love our country. They don't love our flag. They don't love the American people. They are soulless. They are insufferable. It can only be described as immoral and evil. Tonight was proof for me that Democrats will literally stand for anything but America and its people.
Most effective form of protest you have right now? Put a mask back on.
I'm just gonna believe sometimes maybe they really hate America.
MAGA, have you noticed that Democrats love every other country but ours? They love Canada when they disrespect us. They love Mexico when they disrespect us. They love Palestine when they disrespect us. Ukraine disrespects us in the Oval Office saying that we're going to feel pain soon, like it's a threat. And what do Democrats do? Oh, Zelensky's such a hero. Trump is a hero. Trump took a bullet for this country. And now the Canadian Trudeau. You guys are going to continue to boo the national anthem and we're going to be fine with it. And then Democrats are like, yay, Canada, wanting to insult the national anthem of the U.S. We side with you. Mexicans that were in protest, burning the USA flag. Yay, Mexicans, we're with you, burning the USA flag. And Democrats still have the delusion that MAGA and Republicans want to be your best friends and that your opinion matters. No. We know that you will betray us time and time and time again. And you would rather every other country's flag, every other country's leader, but our own. The one that puts America first. The one, Donald J. Trump, that took a bullet for us. That's why I don't care to be a Democrat's friend or politically correct. Because Democrats politically correct nowadays is betraying the United States citizens, betraying our veterans, betraying the taxpayer, betraying everything that makes America, America, our national anthem, our flag. So I really don't care.
If you're going to dislike a person, even if he's right or wrong, what's the point in trying to find the middle ground with you?
You know, when President Biden came in, he canceled the Keystone Pipeline, and over 11,000 workers lost their jobs. And under Democrat rule in this country, the economy tanked, inflation was record high, and many Americans in the private sector lost their jobs. It's a difficult time to lose their job, but you know, our economy is rising. President Trump is bringing in a lot of investment into the country, and we wish these federal employees well as they look for a new job.
What would you say to your Democratic colleagues who are boycotting President Trump's address tonight?
Cry harder.
Yeah, the people of the pipeline, you didn't care when they were fired. The people in the coal mines, when they lost a job, you told them to learn to code. So I'm not surprised that people say to federal people that are working from home, hey man, you can work at your job. And if you don't, hey, cry me a freaking river. I'm not saying it. It's just a reality though.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde, kush hash purple skunk, criollo colombici jam jam, turloqueta verdetta welcome.